This Roblox Podium's e-girl needs to be stopped, bro. If y'all don't know who she is, her name is Poetry, man. She's basically on Find a Friend server, and she gets guys and tries to manipulate them and twist up conversation, this and that, bro. I'll explain more later in the video, man. But shout out to Trade-Off for giving me all the information needed, man. Shout out to Trade-Off. Thank y'all, bro.
All right, so let me explain something about her, because I know a lot of people, they know her, they can see her as this, good person, this person that always just like really nice and whatnot, but that's not truly her. Of course she can say that, but like she has different intentions, and I've seen those intentions. First off, she manipulates by controlling the conversation. So anytime you try to speak your mind, she just cuts you off. She already has an assumption on what she wants to hear in her head, and then she twists your words and their meaning, and it makes you feel like you're the problem. So that's not communication. She doesn't know how to communicate. That's control. She likes to control the situation. On top of that, she plays attention games. So she'll bring up, let's just say she likes to play Find a Friend a lot. So she'll bring up random guys just to get a reaction. And that's the thing is, I'm not even insecure. It's just annoying because that's all she ever does. She also just keeps people around for validation and then block them once they catch on. So I have witnesses. I have a good friend named Things with Wings. He was also one of, like, I guess a ball of poetries, and he found out that she was really weird and that she was very possessive, and he actually ended up blocking her. So yeah, it's pretty much a cycle. So what she'll do is she'll pretty much pull you in, she'll confuse you, flip the blame, and then block you. Now the biggest issue is her words never match her actions as well. She'll tell you one thing and do the exact opposite. Like, that's how she keeps people doubting themselves while she avoids accountability. She has never ever taken accountability of what she is doing wrong. It is always the other person's fault. And she will always, I repeat, she will always, like, for example, she's even said to me before, she's like, you know what, just block me, do this, whatever. She is never the one blocking me. She's always the person that purposely makes, just so she doesn't take like responsibility or accountability, she will purposely make you hate her so that you block her instead of her blocking you. That's what she does. Just so that she doesn't take accountability, she will make you hate her.
He's basically a manipulator. That's what you're saying.
Yes, he's a
manipulator. Got it.
If someone's actions don't line up with their words, if they always flip the blame back on you, or if they cut off every time you try to speak, bro, and this is for everyone that's watching the video, bro, step back. Don't get trapped in that game, bro. Just protect your value and your morals, bro. Do not even, that's not even just with girls, bro. That's just with people in general. Like, but yeah, man, that's the advice to the viewers out there, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. This is all I needed, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it.
Of course, man.
Yes, sir. Take care, bro.
I just want people to know the real her. You know what I mean? So it's just, I don't mean any hate. Poetry, if you're watching this, or just in general, it's just like what you did was wrong, and that you should know that is wrong. Like, it's just this girl just messes up guys, and if you don't recognize the signs, you'll be that same guy. So
got you, bro. So, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate you so much for this, man. Thank you.
Yeah, of course, bro.
Thank you. All right.
The truth is that I don't hate her, but I feel like people need to know what really went on. Like, I'm not here to drag her. I just want to clear my name, because the way she acted made me look like I was the problem. I tried to communicate and be real, but she would just cut me off and like twist things and just flip the blame back on me, bro. Like, she acts like she's honest, but that's just not who she really is. She doesn't show it through her actual actions, and her actions just simply didn't match her words. And when I called it out, she made it seem like I was a bad guy. I mean, that's why I'm speaking on it right now. Not out of hate, but so people understand what truly went on in the reality, bro. And yeah, just like people need to know, like, I'm not that type of person just to let like things slide like that, especially since she's done it to many guys as well. Like, she just says like she doesn't e-date, but she just like leads like plenty of men on. She's even said that on podiums. But people just deserve to know the truth. So like, I'm not doing this to attack her. I just don't want my name tied to something that just simply isn't true. That's it.
All right, bro. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna go back to like giving my explanation about this part. So I got you, bro. I got you. All right. Yes, sir. All right. Little thing about Poetry is she's a Roblox Podium VC game e-girl, and she'll go in Roblox Podium VC, and she'll like mostly go in Find a Friend servers, and she'll ask the host to bring her up, and once she do, she'll ask the host to bring a guy up or wherever she's targeting, the next victim, whatever, etc. And when she gets up there, she'll act nice and kind and like be friends towards that person, and then later on she'll like start to like act off, you know. But I mean, I have some DMs of her recent victim, and if we look here, she says, for whatever reason it affects you so much, and then crying emoji, and then the victim responds, yes, because me adding girls is gonna make me mad about you adding guys. So that's basically one of the DMs. Another thing she said is, get the last word and block me already.
Hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right.
She's even said to me before, she's like, you know what, just block me, do this, whatever.
And then the victim says, you telling me about your ex? You telling me about your parents? Was that to need me listening? She says, oh my gosh, get the last word already. And he says, yes, I listen. Like, are we serious? Get the last word already. And then we go on and they start, you know, keep on arguing, communicating. And she said, you barely lasted staying silent for 5 minutes. Like, guys, rose emoji. And he says, I like to say that I don't communicate and I don't know, you're just weird. Like, WTF, LOL. And then we go on to these last 3 messages about what her and her victim was talking about. She says, because you don't even see my side of it, crying emoji. You don't see my perspective at all. And he says, maybe if you would communicate properly, I would. And she goes on to say, you just prove my point every time we talk. And he says, don't lie to yourself now, Pro-Chi-chan. If you would communicate properly, maybe I could. Maybe if you didn't say, I don't know or okay, I would know. Further on, she says, yes, guys, I am a horrible person. And he says, like, you're in denial right now. It's obvious. She goes on to say, who is bro? Question mark. He says, let's point out the Trey's mistake to clear it up on mine. She replies, crying emoji. He later on says, someone you had a crush on and couldn't tell because you're afraid of committing to something. Because you're afraid you'll mess it up as you have done everything. So basically, that's basically some of the messages. You know, I can't show all of it for reasons, but that's basically the conversation Poetry and her victim had. But yeah, man, that's basically one of the victims of Poetry, man. I just want y'all to be safe out there in Roblox podiums, man. I don't want anything to happen to y'all. So make sure y'all, like, be safe, watch who you talk to, you know, because you will never know. Thanks for watching, guys.